Hi, you guys. Say hello when you hop on. I am so excited. I actually just did this over on the Reach Retreat Facebook page, but I had a little bit of time, so I thought I would hop over here and also share it. So I'm going to pull up my chat so I can see you guys as you hop on. So I put say hello when you hop on. Perfect. Okay. There we go. I just want to be able to make sure everybody can hear me and that we're good to go. And then I'm going to dive right in. So if you guys have been watching over the last month or so, we had an epic 4th year of Reach Retreat where we headed to Costa Rica. It was our first international and it was amazing. And I have been holding this in for just a little while. And it's exciting to get to actually share it with you. So I'm pulling it up now so I can just make sure I can see the chat. And then we will get started. Perfect. Okay. Hi, Summer. I saw you just popped on. So say hello whenever you guys hop on, and I will hit record as well, and we'll be diving in. So this is going to be the first, second, because I just went live on the Reach Retreat feed, but your opportunity to hear about where we're headed. You're going to have the opportunity to put in your application before anyone else. And I'm going to share the link below to the landing page where it is now live and you guys can put in your application. So I'm going to screen share. Canva acted a little weird earlier, so I'm just going to keep it minimized so that you can see what I am looking at. And we're going to dive right in. So for those who don't know me, I am Danielle Throckmorton. I am a business strategist for female entrepreneurs. I am a speaker. I own a luxury event planning company. And I also am the host and founder of Reach Retreat. So I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur. And I have been hosting Reach Retreat since I started it in 2019. Our first retreat was in September of 2020, and we've been having an annual retreat ever since. And it's been beautiful. It's really been beautiful to see how Reach Retreat has evolved. And that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. I have to tell you, though, from the get-go that I always share where we're headed to next at our current retreat. So when we were in Costa Rica, I shared this presentation with our Reach Retreaters, and then I shared it with our waitlisters. And that means that a lot of them snagged the spots up. So we have 5. Okay, so I'm going live with 5 open spots for this next retreat. So if you are at all interested, your next step is to go to that link I shared, put in an application. It does not lock you into anything. We're going to cover investment, next steps. We're going to show you behind the scenes of what it looks like, where we're headed, photos of the property, everything now. But that puts you in order of receive that I reach out to book a connection call and just make sure it's the next best fit. So Reach Retreat is never click here, buy here. I'm very intentional with the women that I bring together and making sure that it's the next best step for you as well as for our Reach Retreaters. So feel free to say hi, and I am going to screen share now and dive in. I'm assuming most of you will probably catch this on the replay. So if you do, definitely ask questions and I will be popping in and checking on it periodically. Okay, so here is the slideshow. Again, like I said, I'm not going to be able to expand it. It's acting strange and I don't know what's going on. So Reach Retreat's tagline is a life of intention, and it is about expanding and increasing all aspects of your life. So we don't just focus on business and we don't just focus on life, we do both. So it's a really holistic approach to life and to business. So we talk strategy, we talk numbers, we talk all of the growth and expansion on that side, but we also talk about the healing, the growth, and the work that needs to be done internally to really allow us to live with intention. Intention also meaning creating a life and business that is on your terms. So every Reach Retreat evolves with the Reach Retreaters, meaning it's always a little bit different. We always go to a different location. It's always a different kind of community of girls, but we have a lot of returning Reach Retreaters. And that is because we tailor it to you. Reach Retreat meets you where you're at. So the application you put in, those things go into consideration in how we tailor our content at the retreat so you feel seen and so you feel heard. Why a retreat versus a conference? I do both. I go to both. I mean, I don't host conferences, but the reason I chose to do retreats is because I like the intimate connection. I like getting beyond the surface. I like being able to have the ladies raise their hand and ask questions as it relates to their business. And I like the intimate conversations that happen in that setting. So it's really about cultivating a space that you can thrive in. So I'm really excited because as of yet, we've had this retreat once a year. we are expanding to 2 retreats this year. So that means if you were like having serious FOMO because you weren't with us in Costa Rica last month, you have an opportunity to be at Reach Retreat in 2023. Someone asked me, am I going to be doing 2 retreats moving forward from now on? No clue. No clue. But I was really excited about this, and the theme was perfection coming off of the retreat in Costa Rica. So the theme for this retreat is reflect and expand, which is perfect for where we're headed. It's all about energy. It's all about connection. It's all about intimacy. I'm super psyched about it. But it's about reflecting on 2023. What was working? What wasn't? What worked in your business? What didn't? What really flourished on the personal side, but maybe what didn't, and then creating an expansion plan in a mastermind type setting and breakout sessions with like-minded women for the end of the year, but also for 2024. So we're going to be reflecting and expanding together in Sedona. So we're going from rainforest to desert, you guys, and the girls are so psyched about it. Wait till you see the panoramic views that we have from our estate. So this is the dates, November 9th through the 13th. So it's always, typically the Costa Rica retreat was kind of midweek, but we do a Thursday check-in and a Monday checkout. So you'll have 5 days and 4 nights together, and you'll be flying into the Phoenix, Arizona International Airport. And I have handled all of your transportation to have a private shuttle that's going to take us from the airport and deliver your bags and you to the doorstep of our home in Sedona, and again, return you back to the airport in Phoenix. So you don't have to worry about a thing. So that's kind of my mission with Reach Retreat is as long as you get to the destination that you're required, I handle everything from there. So Reach Retreat is a all-inclusive retreat, aside from your airline ticket from home to Phoenix. Okay. Next is, this is a custom built home. It is a 5,000 square foot sanctuary. This is my first time visiting Sedona. Our Reach Retreaters had voted, and this is where they wanted to go. So I am super excited. I've heard nothing but amazing things. And apparently the fact that we have the view of the Twin Buttes, Chapel of the Holy Cross, and Munns Mountain all from our home is pretty amazing. The girls are super psyched. So I will show you some inside parts of the home. But before I go further, I am showing you dates. I'm showing you location. But what I really want to stress with you guys is that Reach Retreat is about the community. It's about the relationships. It's about the community that you gain moving away from this. And like, that's what you're going to see time and time again with all of our Reach Retreaters. When you see that in their testimonials, you see that in their feedback. It's about the relationships that carry on far beyond the retreat. You come in, like we have people that have come in. Dawn is one of the examples this year. She came without knowing me. She came without knowing one single Reach Retreater. And by the time she left, she actually already booked Sedona. And she's like, I have found like my community. I have found, I came in as a stranger and I left as family. And that is one of the things that I really want to stress to you guys is it goes far beyond. And Reach Retreat isn't specific to just an industry, which is really neat because we see partnerships, we see collaborations, and we see a lot of knowledge from a vast amount of different backgrounds and industries coming together to support other people's businesses. So here's a peek in the house. I'm actually going to show you a gallery too, because in Costa Rica, they're like, do you have more pictures of the house? So this is just a peek to kind of show you. You can see here on the lower side, we have like a patio. We can have wine and we can have cocktails and we can just kind of sit and enjoy. The weather's like 80 degrees during this time during the day. And then it's like high 50s in the evening. So it's perfect to have like a blanket to sit out on the patio with a little fire and the chimenea. And just have those deep conversations, to sip coffee with that type of view. This little kitchen that you see at the top, it's actually in the casita. So there's 2 parts to the property. There's a main house, it's 2 floors, and then we have a casita right next to it. So I'll show you what that looks like. Next here, you can see we have a hot tub. This is the lower level of the main house, the views, and it's gonna blow your mind. So I'm gonna show you actually the gallery next. Feel free to ask questions as they come up, you guys. But I wanted to give you a little bit more than you're going to see on the landing page that I linked, right? So here is kind of the bigger view, broad view of the property. So here's the zoomed in version of the house. And you can see that there's like a little section here that I'm kind of mousing over. That's the casita. So they're just within walking distance of each other. And it's all very on Reach Retreat brand. You guys know I'm all about how it looks. So this is the little patio actually on the casita. And this is the side view of the casita. It's so cute, guys. And then, so some of you guys will be staying in the casita. Look at our view from our dining room, y'all. What? Like every single room is that way. Wait till you see the master bedroom view. It's going to blow your mind. If I can find it. Here we go. So who doesn't want to sit in that chair in the morning and sip their coffee? So super excited about that. Our private chef, Janice, that you see in all of the testimonials and reviews from Oklahoma with Harris Custom Catering, she's actually going to be driving in and preparing all of our food. So that's a question I often get asked as well, is about food restrictions. Like we are very, very diligent and very detailed. It's custom to really meet you where you're at. So we do absolutely everything in our power to accommodate you. So a lot of our menu too will have tons of gluten-free options and that kind of thing. But it's very gourmet. There's 24-hour snack bar, custom coffee and tea bar in the morning, tea in afternoon. You'll have multiple courses of meals every single day. Like you are not hungry at Reach Retreat. I handle all the guesswork. I do custom packing lists for you, your itinerary, so you don't have to worry about a thing. I plan our excursions. Everything is handled. So the investment for the retreat is always a little bit different, but they're all around, usually around $5,000 for the retreat. And they're all inclusive other than flying to your retreat location. And so for you currently that are watching, you have for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be 2 Fridays from now. I think it's the 3rd of March. You have the opportunity to snag our returning Reach Retreater price of $4,500 for the retreat. You are able to make payment plans. Your deposit is only $500 this year. Last year it was $1,000. And so every year, everything's kind of a little bit different based on the size of the property that we're at, the locations, the dates. So you guys understand that. So that is what it looks like. After that, it will go up to $4,750. So it does save you $250 for the early bird like deadline, the cutoff, and then it goes up to $5,000 after that. We only have 5 spots left because our waitlisters and our past Reach Retreaters have snagged them up like crazy. So 5 days, 4 nights in the Red Rock Estate that I showed you. We're going to Sedona. It's going to be amazing. And it's going to definitely help us end this year with intention and really roadmap our expansion plan for 2024. Last but not least, I was going to show you the landing page. I linked it in the chat. This is where you go to next. There's more information here for you guys on applications, where we went in the past, our dates for this year. Also, I need to refresh it. It's acting strange. Okay, a little highlight video of the Sedona area. It talks about, there's a video here on the right side that I actually just uploaded that talks specifically about Sedona and this retreat. As you scroll down, it will have some frequently asked questions that you guys can check out, some past blogs for past events, 2 testimonial videos that I highly recommend you guys watch from our past retreats. There are some testimonials here. There are more on the Facebook page and the Google. And at the bottom is a video that I actually just had done with Ashley St. Clair, who's going to be our photo and video in Sedona. So we have a professional photographer and videographer that comes and captures this moment for you guys as well for us. So you get some really great, amazing pictures of you. And she did a video for me on why I created Reach Retreat. It's been, gosh, we're going into our 5th retreat. And I just wanted to share my heart. I just want to share my heart behind why I create this space and why you should really consider being in Sedona with us. What else do I want to hit on before wrapping up? We have a few speakers. I'm going to be rolling them out, but I can tell you Diana Gintu is coming back as a speaker this year. Delaney Mayberry has been doing here that you see pictured doing the yoga. She's been with us all retreats. She's coming back again. And she just did all of our yoga, breath work, and meditation, as well as spoke on the stress cycle in Costa Rica. And she is coming back as a speaker. She's coming back as our facilitator of yoga, breath work, and meditation. So everything that you read about the yoga being amazing and breath work, like it is our crew, guys. Our Reach Retreat crew is coming to take care of you. We'll have our assistant that joined us in Texas that's going to be coming back with us, and super excited about that. Her name's Rachel, and she'll be helping with just making sure things run smoothly. So Reach Retreat really is a VIP experience. It's something that allows you to have the reflection time, the space to really cultivate the life of intention, but also just have a lot of freaking fun. Like we need to have fun again. So I'm not going to tell you it's all work. I'm not going to tell you it's all play. It's that perfect combination, but it allows you to just really grow and expand. So, please feel free to share this with anyone in your audience that you feel like could benefit from it, put in an application so that I can reach out to you so we can chat and see if this is the next best fit. Application does not tie you into anything. It just tells me, hey, Danielle, I'm interested and I want to know more. So I hope this helps you guys. And if I forgot to address anything, I am here, but I would absolutely 1000% love to connect with you through this experience. And thank you so much for your time. And I love you guys.